Hello, and today I'm going to be discussing the Marvel build-up movie basics of all the stuff you've got to know about pretty much all of the Marvel cinematic universe, like stuff and bits and bobs. As you've probably known, if you've watched any of my past videos or you're a Marvel fan, Marvel have been doing movies to build up to like the last Avenger movie, and they all interlink together slowly but surely. They interlink together. So I'm going to show you a photo now of the order of all the movies for instance, like Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, Avengers. They're all interlinked together, and the order you've got to watch them in. It's also got the first series of Marvel Avengers of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., sorry, and that interlinks on it. So it's quite a detailed graph of all the episodes and movies interlink with the Marvel Cinematic Universe build-up movies so far. So here it is. So that was pretty much the Marvel build-up movies so far. It hasn't included Series 2 or 3 of Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I think it included everything else in that episode, like that short photo prologue thing. There have also been phases of the build-up movies. So you've got in Phase 1, for instance, you've got Iron Man, the first movie, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the first Avenger, and the first Avengers movie. So in the first phase, you'd like introducing to the first sort of Avenger group type people. The only people in the group you don't really see is Hawkeye and Black Widow, but they haven't done any movies on that. So you've got to read the comics really to find out that character. But it's pretty good going in the movie that you find out from them. You've then got Phase 2, which is Iron Man 3, which is just after the Avengers. It's like that sort of break. You've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It gets introduced into it. You've got Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, which is their sort of introduction. So it's a bit like the original Iron Man and Captain America. They're introducing the Guardians of the Galaxy characters, because I believe they're going to introduce, put them into the Avengers, Marvel Avengers movie for the third Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2. They're building up the characters, so they've got more and more characters for the Infinity War movie, so that they can basically just kill them off. So it makes it more interesting, so you can have dramatic death scenes. Hence, they're adding Black Panther in the Civil War movie that's coming out with Captain America and Iron Man, so on in it. They added the girl from Avengers 2, you know, that can do the mind control and stuff. She was added into it. And all these characters, they're building up and building up and building up and building up. And they're all going to be put into this war. And then some of them are going to die off. But you'll still have the last couple, and it's a Marvel movie. It's got to have a happy ending. They'll win. Thanos will be overthrown. Thanos is the purple evil creature. And then the Earth will be changed forever, because obviously there's aliens. They've got these powerful Infinity Stones, and everything will be different. You also have, obviously, Avengers 2, Age of Ultron is in Phase 2, so that's like the end of Phase 2. And then you got the start of Phase 3, which is being released like this year onwards sort of thing. You've got Ant-Man, which is the newest to Phase 3, and it's the only one at the moment. But you're probably going to have Captain America Civil War, that'll be in Phase 3. I think the new Thor movie, Ragnarok, with him and Hulk in it, will be in Phase 3. Iron Man 4, if they do release a film, that'll be in Phase 3, I think, as well. And then, obviously, Infinity War will end it off. And you'll probably even have Guardians of the Galaxy 2 in it, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Series 2 and 3 as well, probably. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of Phase 3 as we know it yet, but obviously they'll probably carry on with Infinity War Part 2. I'm going to show you a picture of that now, just so you can get a feel for the actual phases and stuff. So, here's the picture. But what really are these movies building up to? Yes, they're building up to the last Avenger movie, which I believe is Infinity War Part 2, but there might be another one after. I'm not 100% sure, because obviously this is coming out in 2018 onwards, so I'm not really sure. But what's it building up to? Well, as far as we know, we've got the Infinity Stones, which are really powerful gems, but which I'm going to show you a photo of in a minute, which have been entwined into all these different movies, and they've all got different parts towards it. You're slowly creating an army of superheroes and Avengers that are all going to assemble, so hence the name Avengers Assemble. Which obviously it's going to be a bigger group, because you have Ant-Man joining in, and all the other ones that are slowly being added to it. And yeah, they're all being entwined into a final battle with Thanos, which is a character they've slowly been releasing. At the end of Ant-Man, they showed... no, not Ant-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they showed various clippets in there. And Avengers 2, at the end of Avengers 2, they had a clip of him. He's a big purple alien. So we're slowly getting there. You've got this big purple god creature who you get the sense of... He's had these power stones, Infinity Stones, before, and he likes them, he's powerful. He's got the special gold knuckle thing with the engravement for them. It's got like circles on it that fit the gems in it. So he's a very powerful character. He's had the gems before and he wants them back. He also knows about the Avengers. He's like watching them. Well, he's not watching on TV, but imagine him watching Avengers like we do on a movie TV screen. He's making a game almost out of them, what they do. So we don't know, but he could be turning them against each other and then doing the final battle scene. We don't know. That'll be introduced hopefully in Phase 3, and if they do Phase 4, I'm not sure. But Infinity War will be an amazing movie, and we're really looking forward to that. But before that, we've got Captain America Civil War, and loads and loads of other movies, like Thor, Ragnarok, and all sorts. So I'm going to show you a photo now of the Infinity Stones, but as their original format. So, for instance, the Tesseract, actually, before it gets destroyed and blown out into the small Infinity Gem. So, here they are in this picture now. Now I'm going to show you a picture of the Infinity Stones. You just saw the original ones before they were blown out, and to get the tiny little gem, that's their form, that's what they come in. It's like their packaging almost. I'm now going to show you the picture of what happens after they're blown out. I did show you a picture of this in my last episode, but if you haven't seen it, this is just for your sake. It was in the Thor review, so I do recommend you watch that as well. It's got some extra footage of Thanos and his Thor's vision of him and the Infinity Stones and stuff, and worlds being blown up. So I do recommend you watch that. But here's the photo of them being blown out. You might recognise some of the picture I've just shown you, or the picture I'm about to show you. It might just suddenly click in your brain that they have actually been in the movies. For instance, the the circle rock in the last picture I just shown you, that was from Guardians of the Galaxy. The Tesseract obviously was in Captain America the original and Avengers. You've got the Ether, which was the red like mist sort of stuff. That was from Thor: The Dark World, and then you've got Loki's Scepter, which again was from Avengers or Thor, the first movie. So here's the picture now, and you can like see before and after sort of thing. Those were the 4 Infinity Stones that we've seen at the moment that we know about. There is in fact 6. There is one for each knuckle plate, one big one for the middle of Thanos' hand, and then one in his thumb as well. So you've got 6 Infinity Stones. I'm going to show you the picture again, but this time look at the spelling of the capital letter of each of the words of like the Tesseract and so on. If you look really closely, it actually spells out Thanos. It's just missing the H and one other letter. I'm not quite sure what it is, but really look at the picture and you'll see that there. So yeah, for Marvel fans, it's literally spelling out Thanos. So before, some people might have even picked it up before Thanos was actually seen in the Marvel movies. You might have actually picked up that it was spelling out Thanos. You're like, boom! Thanos is finally coming into Avengers. Because he was in a lot of the comics and original series and stuff. Oh yeah, the other letter that was missing out was the N. So yeah, there's 2 more gems to be released in the new movies. There's quite a few movies coming out next year. I think it's there's only 1 or 2. But it's 2017, 18, and 19 are the main Marvel movies coming out. You've got stuff like Inhumans, Mr. Marvel, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You've got quite a few more movies coming out, and some of them we've never... Well, me personally, I'm not a massive comic reader of the original Marvel, so I don't really know who half these characters are. But I'm interested to find out who they are, and obviously 2 of the movies will probably have the next Infinity Stones in them. So I'm going to show you a quick picture of Thanos as well, just in case you haven't seen him. Don't know where you've been living, and if you've seen the movies and you just maybe forgot who Thanos was. I'm going to show you a quick picture. He's sitting on his grand space chair, looking all proud and smiling. I believe this was at the end of Avengers 2, but then again it could have been Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not quite sure, but let me show you that picture now, just to show the people who've been living under a rock who don't know who Thanos is, who he really is. So here you go. Now, that glorious picture of Thanos sitting on his throne out in space is concluding our episode today. Please comment on how you liked it, and if there's anything I missed out. There's quite possibly something I missed out, there normally is. Yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. I love to have the comments. It's really useful to have like tips on movies people want me to do, and all sorts. I've recently had a comment saying I should do Alvin and the Chipmunks 4 movie, which, if you've seen my website, oh my god, if you've seen my website, you know that I'm not a big fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks, but if a lot of people want me to do it, I will put up with having to go to the cinema or buy it on DVD, heaven forbid, watch it, and then do a review on how great it is. So yeah, if you want me to do something, even if it's as diabolical as Alvin and the Chipmunks, I will look into it. So keep the comments coming in. I'm also doing absolutely anything. Spectre was another comment. I will do that, but again, I want to get the movie. I'm going to do Ant-Man very shortly in this Marvel series, and I want to do Guardians of the Galaxy desperately, and maybe 1 or 2 more. and then I might do a DC like sideline playlist in my YouTube account channel thing. So look out for that. That'll be coming, I reckon, closer to Christmas, maybe after Christmas. Things to look for next Monday, so it's in 3 or 4 days now. I'm doing, I mentioned it in one of my last videos, I'm doing a team up with Random Ho Reviews, so that's Josh, who's another Josh, doing a team up review. It could be a live stream, it could just be a video we put together over Skype, like back and forth. That'll be a very interesting movie. Please all watch that, and then obviously subscribe to Random Ho Reviews as well. He does reviews on Doctor Who episodes, which are all really interesting, and he's very energetic, let's just put it that way. So yeah, please watch that on Monday. If it is a live stream, just watch it live. I will also be recording it if it is a live stream to put it onto a video as well, so you can watch it any time, any place. But then again, it might just be an edited video. But I'm expecting that to be quite a long video, so don't feel obliged to watch it all. So that's coming up to look forward to. Once again, like, comment and subscribe on this video. Hope you've enjoyed it and you got to know a bit more about Thanos, the Infinity Stones, and Marvel build-up movies. If you haven't watched all the movies in the build-up series yet, don't panic. You've still got until 2019 until the final Marvel Infinity War. I think it's either May or April in 2019. But no, you've got a long time to do it, so I recommend you watch them, and there'll be a lot more to watch before that as well that will come out in the next 4 years. So watch them, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye.